Chevy 358 walk around. The paint color is 1955, 1956 Chevy red. Old school color. To me, I just think it looks better than the orange or some of the other old Chevy colors. I have a remote oil filter right in front of the radiator. Behind the radiator. Come back to the front. And the motor is going in a Plymouth pickup truck, old drag truck. I pulled it out and refreshed the motor up. And you can see how tight the intake manifold is. Had to have a spacer so the valve covers can sit on top so it don't hit the intake manifold. The ports are extremely large and also on the heads as well. And they are dead on port match. And this is the carburetor going back on the motor. And this air cleaner is old school. These are actually for boat motors. A lot of people don't know about these. And this is the company that makes them. Great for race motors or any car. It'll last a lifetime. You just dip it in some cleaner and take it back out and put it back on. One cost. And I have a 2-inch spacer, and my spacer, 4 holes tapered, has grooves cut inside of it. So at high RPM, when the motor's rev real high and it's sucking air in, it sounds like a mini turbocharge. It actually gives you 4 to 5 extra horsepower just by doing this setup. A lot of people don't know about that. And you come on back over here, and this is my timing mark right here. This right here. I gauge my timing off of the numbers and letters on the distributor. This is the number 1 spark plug. My rotor is about right here, pointing about right here, where my hand is. That's at number 1 top dead center, same as this pointer right here. So I can gauge when I'm turning it how high it is. From 36 to 42. This motor always like total timing at 40. With blue springs and a number, what did I put in there? I think it was a number 14 bushing. A couple of bushings I made. I never lock the timing out on this because I drive it on the street. Okay, a great motor. The best motors, one of the best motors I ever had. And also my hose for my oil pressure gauge as well. Now we'll walk over to the motor bay. Oh boy, I was going to paint this, but too much work to removing all this stuff. See, I got a lot of stuff in here. My fans, you can see my fans. A little dark, but you can see it. Switches. My oil filter is right in front of the fans. And the air blows right into the oil filter, and it drops the temperature down. This really works too. It drops it down 4 to 6 degrees, on an average 4, sometimes 6, but I've never seen it go up any higher. But it definitely works. And I'm going from a automatic to a manual transmission. So my hydraulic master cylinder is right here. I had to do some bamming on the firewall right here, but you can't really see it because it's dark. But I had to bam all that down, man. This thing was, and remove the brake booster out just to get it in there. I don't think I want to try this again. I was gonna paint the motor bay, but too much work. And I'll get some pictures on the inside. Oh, let me walk back. Also, I have 2 gas tanks. Alright. 116 race fuel, and I have the original stock gas tank right here at the bottom, and 93 octane 116, and I can mix the gas both going into the carburetor if there's any pinging. I can go from one to the other, so it's pretty cool, a pretty cool setup the way I have. And let's go inside. Oh, to mix the gas is via switches and a dash over here. And this right here is actually my little MP3 radio player. I gotta have some music in here, even though I can't hear it when the car is running or truck is running. And this is my cool gauge, and the motor does rev down to here. Normally around in here, or I keep it around in here, depends on who I'm running with. This motor will pull all the way up on high RPM. Okay, my battery is starting to die out, but you can get a chance to see. I got a lot more work to finish just to get this manual transmission in here. I'm going to cut a hole out here. Then I'm going to weld it over. I have to move the gas pedal over, the brake pedal over, and somehow get a clutch pedal up in here. And I'm almost over the hump over there. And I got a woofer right here. And speakers are in the doors. Pretty nice stereo system inside of here. Yeah, so you can see my speakers on the doors. And I got super tweeters right here. Alright, signing off. A 1982 Plymouth Earl pickup truck. Oh, I got two fuel pumps. One fuel pump right here. And another fuel pump. Oh, you probably can't see it, but it's right here where my hand is. It's a little dark down here. Right here. Via switches. Alright, signing off.